friend Harry came to Israel the first time. I met him with his wife.
Johnson & Johnson Chairman James Burke says his company can no longer guarantee the public's safety if the capsules are on the store shelves, so a $150 million program will replace them. Yanked are the culprit extra-strength Tylenol capsules, regular-strength Tylenol, maximum-strength Tylenol, the sinus medication called Sinead, and Dimensin, a menstrual medication. Gloria Rojas is standing by at Johnson & Johnson headquarters with the chairman and more on the story. Gloria?
Jack, the announcement wasn't totally unexpected, but still it was very dramatic. Because somebody has tampered with that Tylenol capsule, Johnson & Johnson has decided to pull all its capsule products off the market.
Johnson & Johnson will no longer manufacture or sell any capsule products made directly available to the consumer. And we have no plans to re-enter this business for the foreseeable future. We feel the company can no longer guarantee the safety of capsules written off in the first quarter, and that's the cost of the recall, if you will, and the reestablishment of the Caplet business as a substitute for the capsules. In an attempt to estimate the impact on earnings for the total year, that question was asked today, and we estimated that impact at something between $100 and $150 million after taxes. That would include the $150 million, which is a pre-tax figure in the first quarter, as well as our best guesstimate, if you will, as to what the impact will be of new competitive activity, the problem of heavier advertising, the introduction of new products and promotions, and we're trying to estimate, although it's too difficult to do it at this time, what the impact of our tax rates will be. But you have two figures, and that's a little bit confusing. The first is $150 million, the cost of the recall and the reestablishment of the Caplet product as a substitute for the capsule, and then secondarily, in terms of your specific question, the impact on the earnings for the year.
All right. You have been critical twice in the last week of local broadcasters and the way they have handled this story. Can you tell us specifically who you were being critical of and what your criticism was all about?
Well, I'd rather not personalize it. My basic concern this time, and it comes from my experience the last time, let me first say that the media in 1982 and again this time was remarkably successful in doing what their basic job is, and that is to advise the public of a very serious health hazard. Our research in New York shows that 97% of the people in New York knew that something had occurred with Tylenol. That's more people than know the name of the President of the United States, so that's a very positive outcome. My concern was the sensationalizing of the case, and I guess the most serious criticism I would make would be to put on television pictures of people showing how to tamper with packages and how to replace the tampered packages in a way that couldn't be detected. First of all, I think that was done clumsily, but secondly, it gives the public an anxiety that I don't think is realistic and also helps to teach people out there, many of them people who aren't well, who have sick minds, to do the very thing that I think the public's so concerned. I'm not suggesting you shouldn't, but I think also seeing those caskets go into church from Chicago day after day after day was a little hard on all of us. I think hard on the public too, and I don't think necessary.
Mr. Burke, I heard you refer to this as an act of terrorism at one point, and I wonder if perhaps that's not an inflammatory way to refer to something like this.